Hello, my name is Sanna Erdogan. Thank you for this opportunity to tell about my research in Finland. I studied the experiences of female coaches in combat sports. The Finnish Coaches Association has a project called Coach Like a Woman. In last 2 years, this equality project has accomplished with 8 combat sports: boxing, fencing, judo, karate, muay thai, taekwondo, taido, wrestling and weightlifting. The project collaborates with Finnish Coaches Association, Professional Coaches Association, Finnish Olympic Committee and Paralympic Committee. The main idea in the project was to increase the number of female coaches and give support to them. If you want to hear more about this project, please watch Sari Tuunaisen's Lightning talk. I wanted to know more about the current situation concerning female coaches. We collect the data from these 8 combat sports. As you can see here, there are more female coaches in lesser groups, but there are not so many women coaches in competition level or national level. The same phenomenon is seen in coach education in combat sports. We have levels 1, 2 and 3 in Finland in the association level. The level 3 education is the highest of those. Female coaches don't attend so often to the level 3 or 3 education. In my research, I was interested to find out why there are so few women coaches in HP combat sports. I had 2 sub-questions. The first hypothesis was that maybe female coaches don't have enough competence to be high performance level coaches. With the second sub-question, I asked, could the culture and policies in combat sports influence the inequality between male and female coaches? I had 3 main themes in my study which constitute my theoretical framework: the coach, coaching and the field of sport and its culture. The study was based on social pedagogical way of thinking. That means I see people as learning individuals who can learn from each other and increase the know-how in the social environment too. I made a coaching model which I tell you more later. I read a lot of research to understand the history of combat sports, equality and diversity. I choose 5 HP coaches from 5 different combat sports to this study. Those were the most qualified and successful coaches in Finland. To support anonymity, I won't tell their specific sport. The coaches have European and World Champion medals in their own athletic career. The athletes won medals on the same level. The respondents has approximately 15 years coaching experience and they had a professional degree in coaching. The data was collected in semi-structured interviews. I made qualitative analysis. First, I analyzed the data to find answers to my first sub-question. My main finding was that these coaches were resilient and they had extremely high self-efficacy. Their resilience showed in so many ways. Also, they had unanimous agreement that coaching in general is educating and teaching the athletes. If you are an HP level athletics coach, you really need to commit to do the work. You need to be flexible and make good relationship with your athletes. The resilient peers had a huge amount of knowledge from their sport and they wanted to give their knowledge to other coaches too. So I had my first research result. I needed to compare it to some other research and models to find out, are these female coaches qualified to be HP athletics coaches. I took 4 varied materials to read. Finnish model of coach competencies, Coach Does Matter material, which is a guidance for ethical aspects of coaching, International Olympic Coaches Guides for Good Coach, and Serial Winning Coaches Research. I did thematic analysis to construct a model of HP athletics coach. I divide my qualitative analysis result in 4 competence areas what are in Finnish coaching model. In the resources, there was support from the family and friends, passion and resilience. In the relationship skills, there was communication skills and trustworthiness. In the development skills, there was education and strong will to keep getting better continually. And in the sport skills, management, coaching athletic skills, and knowing the sport in HP level. On the right-hand side, you can see theoretic model I made using other 4 materials. On the left-hand side, you can see the model made from my research data. Comparing these 2 models, I can't see there is not so much difference. I suggest that these women coaches in combat sports have enough competence to be HP athletics coaches. I found a negative answers to the first sub-questions. Then I took the data again and did qualitative analysis to study the second sub-questions. My finding was that it is the culture that influences whether there are female coaches or not. The combat sports seem to be very masculine environment, and there is still a strong idea that sport and coaching is for males. The data shows how females need to want to coach. They need to be determined and be pioneers. Unfortunately, they didn't get support for male coaches. Males gain the respect automatically, and female must earn it through winning competitions with successful athletes. Here you can see some quotations from the interviews. They, male, have a strong belief that female can't be a good coach. They, male, won't let female coaches in easily. Female coaches are let in or are taken in at the moment. And male coach comes and everybody automatically thinks that he can coach. Woman coach needs to do a lot more. If a female coach comes, everybody thinks where is she from and what is she able to do. I ask respondents' opinion what should be done to make the change and improve the possibilities for female to be coaches. First, we should ask who is interested in female coaches and value them. We should ask female to coach and give them space to coach. It is important to create and give examples and role models to show that there are female coaches, and it's possibility to be one. Female Coaches Network could give faith and support. In the future, it should be as easy for women to become as a coach as it's currently for men. It should be an automatic process, not a status that needs to be fought for. And now I am doing doctoral dissertation in 3 combat sports: judo, boxing and wrestling, and I'm studying that what is the gendered practices are among sport coaches, and what are the practices and collectively form like expectation for a coach, and what is the intersectional factors influences to be approved coach. So I'm happy to discuss more about my previous study or my doctoral dissertation and the study I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.